Hi everyone, welcome back to TechnocratNJ, and I'm back with another tutorial for you. So it's been a while because I've been only posting about my podcasts, so I thought let's come back to the normal routine and start posting new tutorials for you all to learn. And I'll be posting only on the weekends because I have my online classes, and I hope that's fine with you all. So without any further ado, let's start. So by seeing the screen, you might be able to understand what we're going to do today. So today I'll be teaching you about an application that's known as Nearpod. First off, what is Nearpod? So Nearpod helps educators make any lesson interactive, whether in the classroom or virtual. The concept is simple. A teacher can create interactive presentations that can contain quizzes, polls, videos, collaborative boards, and many more things. Now, to open Nearpod, you're supposed to go to https://nearpod.com, and then you can sign up for free. So you can either choose sign up as a teacher if you're a teacher, and if you are an administrator, so you can discover more and you can check out. And if you're already signed up, you can click on login. You can use your own Nearpod account, Microsoft account, and Google account. All these three accounts work here. And now, after you're logged in, let's start. So, now I'm logged in Nearpod, and that takes me to my library where it shows me few demos. I can explore the resources, I can build and edit, and I can see lots of lessons in the Nearpod library where they provide content which you can use and make changes out of it and use that in your classrooms. So we'll start by creating a lesson. Now to create, you can simply click on this icon or this one as well. Click on create, and here you have three options: lesson, video, and Google Slides. So when you click on lesson, that creates content, media, and activities. In videos, you can combine the videos with built-in questions. Means like you can add some boards, you can have lots of activities in the video. So the video pauses in between and pops out the activities. And you can also add the Google Slides in your lesson. So we'll start by creating a simple lesson. So we click on lesson and create. Now it has opened, so you can see you have lots of options here. So what we'll be doing today is we're going to add a ready-made presentation, and we're going to add changes and make changes in that presentation. So you can see the PPT on your screen now, where it shows you the presentation that I'm going to add very soon. So there will be two ways of adding the PPT. One as a presentation, another way is of adding each slide as an image. So it's either way you want to choose. I'm going to teach you both. So let's start. Now we click on upload files. After that, you can choose between your local file. You can use Dropbox, you can use Google Drive, and also OneDrive works here. And if not that, you can also search some images or presentations from Google search. But I'm going to upload from the local files. That's my presentation. So now you can see these slides have been added. Now that's your choice, the way you want to choose. If you want to add the slides as different images, you can go for that. And if you want to add the slide as a complete presentation, you can go for that as well. But I'll be going for the images for now, so let me switch this to an image. And now what you just have to do is you have to delete these things. You just have to delete. That means, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. And I'm going to delete all these slides and then upload the file as images. So let's do that. So now you can see I have opened that again and I clicked on upload files. I have got these slides, all the slides converted into images. That's JPEG. And then I click on open. So here it shows upload as an individual slide or create a slideshow. So let's go for individual slides for now. So it will show you that the slides were successfully added. So now we can go on to adding some content activities. Before I do that, if you add content, you can use the content K-12. That means it has all classes. It's not just for primary or secondary students. You have primary, secondary, middle school, high school, everything. So that's one of the biggest advantage of using Nearpod, and I love that a lot. Now let's start by adding some activities. So I'll right click on it and I click on add slide. Now add slide gives me an option of adding content, which is like a video. I can add slides. Nearpod 3D, this is a 3D view of many virtual things. I can have a simulation that is for higher classes. I can also have VR field trips like we have Google Earth, but it's a similar way in this. I can have some BBC videos, sways, slideshows, audios, PDF here, web content, and if I go to activities, now, I have time to climb, which is a quiz in the end that I will be adding later. We have open-ended questions, we have matching pairs, quizzes, Flipgrid, we have droids, collaborate boards, polls, fill in the blanks, and memory tests. Are you getting excited? I'm sure you are, because when I saw this for the first time, I was like, why didn't I know this before? But now I'm glad I know it. So we're going to add a collaborate board. So we click on collaborate board. And here you can enter the topic, you can enter the description, you can also add the images, you can change the text, and you can choose a style. So you have 5 styles here. I'm going to go with the second one. It looks pretty cool to me. And now let's enter the topic. Topic is digital citizenship, and I'm going to add some description now. There you go. And click on save. Now a collaborate board is where students can see the text and images responses shared with their classes in real time and keep classroom discussion lively and engaging with Nearpod. So we click on save. So it is an interactive brainstorming tool in a nutshell. And when I will view this, I'll be able to see a collaborate board after the 3rd slide. So now let's say I want to add a poll after the 6th slide. I'm going to right click here, add, activity, and I'm going to click on poll. Now my poll has opened. I can add a question here, so let me add that. So I added a question that is, what do you think of this as a solution? Now that is related to the solution that we provided. And now we're going to ask the people that what do they think about it. So let's add a few options here quickly. So I added the options that a great idea probably would help, not sure probably would not help, and a terrible idea. And then I click on save. Now that's going to take me back to the main screen, which is this one. Now comes one of my favorite part, that is adding a video. So right click again, add slide, add content, and click on the first option, that's video. Now another thing you need to know is you have ready-made videos available in Nearpod itself. So you can choose the subject, like you have English language arts, math, science, SST, technology, another. You have from kindergarten to high school, like I told you earlier. You can search for some videos here. So like I want to search for this topic. And then I can see a few videos here. And if I don't want to choose any of them from here, I can also search and go to YouTube and search for videos. So I think I'm going to take this one. And I click on the video, save. Now, what I can also do is I can add a few activities in the video. So like I come here. Okay, so probably let's go here. I click on add activity so I can have an open-ended question. Let's say, are you enjoying the video? If yes, move on. Or actually let's just go for, are you enjoying the video? I was writing, are you joining the video? You already are joining, but let's go for, are you enjoying the video? And then I click on save. I can also trim the video if I like, but it is already 41 seconds, so I do not think I'm going to trim it, but you can trim it if you want. So then save. Now this video will be added in your Nearpod, and then you can make more changes in it. If you want to trim it, you can click on it and make changes again. Now it's time to add time for climb. That is a quiz. So we're going to click on add slide, add activity, time to climb. Not up the hill, but on Nearpod. No, time to climb the questions. So let's add a few questions here. So now you can see I added a question. Which of the following is an example of a good netiquette? How are you today? How are you today? How are you today? How are you today? Now they're supposed to choose which is the right answer. So for me, I think this one is correct. So I'm going to mark it correct. Now, if you forgot and if I missed out, if you want to add an option, you just have to click on add answer. But it says you can't add more than 4 answers. So you just have to click on add answer. That means add an option, not the answer. So the answer is just when you click on an option that's correct, just click on it and it'll be marked as correct. Now I'll quickly add 3 or 4 more questions and then I'll see you in a minute. Now I've added 4 questions, so you can also give a timing to each question that you want. You can duplicate the question for saving time, and you can also delete the question if you do not want it. You can choose your answer type as text or images, and then you're good to go. Click on save. Now after we're done, let us preview it, but before we do that, let's go back here and give it a name. So I'm gonna give it probably this. It's it. And I can give a description. So it is all about digital citizenship. I can give the grades. So I think it is okay from grade 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. I think that's enough. And I have subject. So I think, let's see, life skills. Yes, and I submit this. These are the lesson details. Now we're gonna go back. So it's time for you to know that how you can share this. So now you can see I am back here. So if you hover on this, you cannot see any 3 options. That means you still are supposed to save changes. Now just click on save changes. It will be saving again. And now you can see you can add some live participation. You can also use this in Teams and Zoom by sharing your screen or by adding it as another app. Now let's actually create student paste. That is the student code. So with this code, the students can join your Nearpod. Now if you want to require the students' responses and prevent skipping, so you can click on that. Means the students cannot skip any question and is supposed to fulfill the needs and is supposed to answer all the questions. So this is your code, Control C, and I'm gonna go to Nearpod again and I'm gonna enter this code and let's see if it works. Let's see now. I'm gonna enter and it opens for me. And it also gives you, like, if you're having a free account, it shows how many days you are having remaining. But if you want it to be forever and not expire, or for a few more days, you can upgrade your account and you can see the view progress, that how many students have done this lesson for now. So it'll show the students are still waiting to sign in. So when your students are working on the project, you'll be able to see what they're doing and how many students have answered the question. It shows the number of students here. It shows how many questions are there, and it shows students' name as well. So the teacher is just supposed to look in this and she can see the answers the students are giving. that is pretty much it. And I hope you understood this. And don't worry, I'll be posting regularly on Saturdays and Sundays, just because I have my classes on the weekdays, like I said earlier. But still, I won't go off my duty. I'm gonna post for you so you can learn. And I love to teach. So I hope you like this tutorial. Make sure to like it and subscribe my channel. Till then, have a nice day. Bye.